think it's on. Holy shit, you're live. All right. I need to adjust a tiny bit because it's being a little wonky. Okay, hopefully that stays. Do you like my bleachy towel? It's beautiful, isn't it? Okay. She's back on the road. No regrets. Also, I look like shit today, except for my hair. My hair is fire. My hair is fire, actually. I redid it again. Yes, I know it's only been like, I don't know, 2 weeks or less since I did my last hair, but you know what? This is what I've been doing. I've just been having fun with it. And I'm just not using permanent color, and that means that it'll always fade out eventually. So I don't really care. So I want to say, yeah, I got a couple of things that weren't part of the bag this time because they had some special going where you could like order, you could add a couple extra things for no extra, or not for no extra cost, but for like $2 a piece, or like something super, just like super cheap. Maybe it was a little bit more, but they were really cheap because they're like little sample sizes. So, oh shoot, where's the packaging? All right. Okay, so the two extras that I got are these two. One of them is the MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance in yellow, which I really love this. I used to use this all the time, and I just really love it. And I like the yellow color because it's brightening, and I think it enhances my particular skin tone because I'm a little bit more yellow. Actually, strangely, look really pink in this lighting in the camera, but in real life, I look a lot more like yellow-green. Eventually, I will be getting a better situation. I just like haven't really had time, haven't really put the energy in. But yeah, anyway, so this was the first little extra product that I got, and so I'm super excited about that. And then this was the other product that I got as an extra, and that's the Purlisse Perfect Glow BB Cream, and it's an SPF 30, and oil-free, moisturizing, natural-looking coverage, matte meets glowy finish for all skin types, even sensitive. It's kind of a weird thing to say, matte meets glowy, but maybe it's like it dries down, but it has a little bit of shimmer in it or something. But yeah, it's just a normal BB. So I'll probably actually put these on today / in this video because I'm going out today and I feel like my skin looks really ugly because I have like leftover zits because I just had the time of the month. It's really, really fun. Okay, so the next thing I got was the Ciate Extraordinary Translucent Powder, which is so tiny that I don't even know how I'm supposed to use it. Like, I guess I could use, like, I got this little guy for powder, and that kind of fits, or I could put it on a really tiny, like, setting, like a highlight brush, like one of these, and just really, like, barely fluff under there. I don't use a lot of powder, though, so I guess I'm kind of okay that this is tiny. Because I probably I won't run out of it anytime soon, that's for sure. Every powder that I get, I kind of like, you know, it's there, but I definitely don't run out of them super fast. I mean, I've hit pan, you know, for sure on my Charlotte Tilbury one, like that one's pretty, oops, but it's so dusty that every time you friggin' touch it, it gets dusty, so that's probably half the reason why it's almost empty, but it's also like my favorite. I can't think of another powder that I use more regularly. I have the Coty Airspun, but I feel like I have to be really careful with it because, like, if I put it too much under my eyes, I just look really crepey and dry and, like, older than I am. So, not super down with that. I'm actually amazed at some of the people who are, like, a little bit older and they love that stuff because I'm like, how do you not have like the wrinkles happen under your eyes? Sorry, I'm trying to get the seal out of here. I know that like I don't have to do this right now, but I kind of want to because I kind of want to try this in a minute. Oh, I need tweezers. Handy dandy little tweezer booklet. I feel like a surgeon every time I take this out. Like all these little tweezers. Anyway. Come on. That is a sticky little seal. Oh, it's so cute. Okay. So that's out of there. All right. And then let's see, what else did I got? So that was my first like actual product that I got in there. And you know, so there was a previous video that I did where I was like, you know how there's always like one or maybe two products that you're like not super excited about. This would probably be that one product. Not that it's bad or that I'm not gonna try it and that I'm probably not gonna. I mean that I'm probably gonna use it. I don't know. It just will be less of a regular thing for me, and it'll be something that I don't really feel like I need. Dropping everything. Okay, so the next thing that I got was this cute little Tarte blush. So cute. And this one's called Quirky. And this one probably like is a normal regular product. I don't think it's super special or anything, but it's just like kind of an orangey pink color, which is great because I'm kind of more of a fan of the warm toned blushes, I would say. And again, it's kind of hard to see because I'm in the worst lighting in the world. But it's just a little bit peachy. It's pretty gentle. Feels really nice. So we'll probably put some of that on as well. By the way, update on the Space Case blush. This like really natural rosy skin tone one. I've been loving this. I've been using this every day. I think it adds a really nice touch of natural color for like my everyday kind of like, not no makeup because I'm not really trying to do that, but it kind of looks like it. And my coworkers ask me if I wear makeup most of the time because the times that I wear more glam, they're like, oh, now you're wearing makeup. Do you normally wear makeup? And I do, but not very much, and it's usually in the car on the way to work, so there's only so much you can do. And actually, funny story, so I don't know what happened, if maybe the first bag just came extremely late last month, or if it was like sent back and then resent again, or if the first bag I got was my real bag and the second bag I got was the replacement, or if the first one was the replacement and the second one was the real bag. I don't know, but I got the same bag twice, and I literally got the same primer, the same blush, and the same eye cream, and the same skin oil, which I'm actually stoked about because I love this freaking eye cream. I've been super into it. I like the primer, it's fine, and I like the blush, so I'll just have extra. And the oil, I actually spilled my first one, and I was really sad about it because I really liked that one too. So now I have replacements, which is awesome. Like, I have like the perfect bag. Plus I got an extra, I got the It Cosmetics Full Coverage CC, which I have in a different bag because this is like my bring it to work bag. And I lost my other one. I had another little bag. That was one of the ones that these all actually came in. And I don't know where the heck it is. So I'm kind of sad because it had like some stuff in it that I have been wishing I could use the last few days. But maybe I'll just buy another one. I'm trying to think of what it actually had in it. I think it had some eyebrow products, and maybe like a foundation or a primer or a concealer or something. I don't remember, but I'm kind of bummed, but maybe I'll find it. Anyway, I got this, the It Cosmetics CC, in my second bag. So that was really cool. And I really like it, actually. I think it's got a really lovely, like, skin-like finish. It's just really easy to work with. I don't know, it's really pretty. So I might actually buy that like the next time I need foundation. So new discoveries all the time. Okay, so let's see. I got through these two products, right? And let's see, I'll talk about the third thing, which I used one of these last night. Oh, they're a little sticky because I put one of the open ones on top of the closed one. But I got some sheet masks. One of them was called Up in the Clouds, and I like how it outlines everything that's kind of supposed to happen. So the feeling is supposed to be cool, fresh, luxurious, and it says it's best for frequent flyers, which is really cute. So I just used it before bed because I was like, okay, that'll be like not too like invigorating or anything like that. Like it won't be as much to like make me look more brilliant or something. Like it'll just be good for me. So I used that one first, and then this one I'll be using like maybe my next performance or something because it says good for a night out. And this one just says like cool, fresh, vibrant. So they're both kind of cooling and hydrating, but this one said it was intensely hydrating, rejuvenating, plumping, and nourishing. I really liked it. It says it's got hyaluronic acid in it, which is always a good thing. It was really cold. I had like just showered, and it's been cold here at night lately. And so I get out of this hot shower and I put this like cold mask on. And yeah, it was really cold. But you can also put these in the fridge if you really want it to be cold. Like maybe you live somewhere really hot. And yeah, so it's just a normal sheet mask. I liked it. It was really hydrating, made my skin feel good. It made it feel like more even, and just like my face felt cuter after I was done, and then when I like rubbed the rest of the product in. And then this morning, before I threw it in the trash, I like kind of squeezed out some of the extra serum and just like put it on my face. So, and then I did moisturizer and a little bit of skin oil. So that's what I've got on my face right now. It's just kind of some skincare, and actually it's all soaked in now. That's how you tell. Okay, so I'm excited to use this one too for like, yeah, just something where I want to look really cute and put some makeup on over it and really, yeah, give it a good shot. So after that, I got a Scone Brow Wand eyebrow pencil. It's just a normal eyebrow pencil pretty much. And so I guess in a sense, even though I like to hoard eyebrow products because I use them all the time, it's like one of my favorite things to use. Like I wish my eyebrows were better. But in a sense, like this kind of feels almost like it replaces one of the things that I'm missing right now in that other little bag, so that I'm okay with that. But it's in the shade Chocolate. And I actually really like the packaging because it has this kind of like rainbow holographic sort of situation with the silver labeling. It's really pretty. It's super cute. And then it's like one of these angly ones, like the triangle shape. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's kind of like a triangle shape. Which is fine. Like the one that I lost was kind of the same shape. It might have been a little bit longer and skinnier, but really similar. And then it just has a little wand on the end, and a little spoolie. So, and the color is really nice. I'm just gonna go ham. It's actually like, they call it chocolate, but I feel like it's actually a lot cooler toned than chocolate. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of almost grayish. But I am into that because that is gonna match me really well. Natural. So maybe by chocolate they just sort of meant a deeper brown. I like it though. It's a little bit hard. Like if you can see how fine these little strokes are. Wait, I'm like on the fine part of the tip. Like it's kind of like dryish. Like it doesn't really rub around a lot. But I bet you that's going to be really long wearing. So I'm excited about that. And what's this? Again, it's from Scone. I've never heard of this brand. Okay. And then the last thing is from, I want to say Peri Para. Is that the brand? But I just love this packaging. It's like this cute little weird box. And it's a ink velvet lip tint. So, and it's in the color Love Sniper Red. So I bet it's a really beautiful red. I opened the box, but I wanted to show everyone, anyone, whatever. I wanted to show you the box because I think it's adorable. And so literally it just kind of opens from one of the sides. You could really open both. And it kind of comes apart. And inside is this tiny little, it's such a weird, packaging. Like I didn't open the actual bottle or tube to see, but I imagine it's just a wand, even though it looks like it should be like on a little dropper. But yeah, that looks really pretty. I'm gonna do a little swatchy. Oh yeah. I mean, you know, it's a red. It's kind of a pinky red. It kind of actually matches my hair. That's funny. Yeah, it's kind of a pinky red. Like when I spread it out, it looks a little bit more pink. Yeah, let's do one over here so you can see. So yeah, as I spread it out, it kind of looks a little more pink. It doesn't look like orangey. It's not an orangey red. And this is definitely a stain because it is already starting to dry down and just stick in there. Like only a little bit of the residue left over is still moving around. So this stuff probably dries pretty fast. And it probably is more of, yeah, like a stain. I mean, if they called it like an ink, like lip tint, it's probably just more of a stain, which I kind of like sometimes because I feel like there are a lot of lipsticks, like at least when I wear dark lipstick, I don't know, I always wear it at the wrong time, like when I'm doing stuff or I'm like eating or drinking or whatever, and then I end up like having that thing where it's like light in the middle and like big dark line on the outside, because like the lipstick will like crumble away. And sometimes that's an easy fix, like you can just put more on. Sometimes it kind of makes it worse depending on the lipstick, like if it's a more thicker lipstick or like a little bit more crumbly or something, you definitely can run into some weird like texture problems if you're not careful. But wow, this stuff really is hanging on. So I will test it at some point. I don't think I'm going to use it today. Maybe I'll use like a really thin layer of it to kind of color my lips and not make them like super red. Just because I feel like I'm not doing anything that's like exciting enough to like have a full on like red lip going on today. Like I'm just going to practice, band practice. And that's it. So I kind of like, I don't know, I don't really have like an occasion to wear that today, but I probably will soon. Like maybe I'll do like a Christmas video, like a holiday look, not necessarily Christmas, but that's what I sort of celebrate. I don't really celebrate anything right now because I don't really have like a family like here, like my parents are super far away. And my boyfriend's family, like I always get invited to my boyfriend's family's stuff, but it is a little bit different. Like it is different. So yeah, but anyway, maybe I'll use this soon for like a little holiday look or something. I think it's super cute though. I love the packaging. It looks like a dropper. Like I want to just like squeeze this and like go for it. So really nice job, super cute. So I'm super excited. A lot of them are like super miniature. Like I really want to like put them all up here. Like they're all just like these little mini army of products. But they're super cute and good quality. I mean, it's all like nice quality brands, stuff that seems to be pretty tried and true. So I'm into it. So I think I'm gonna throw some of this on just so you can see. And it comes out, it kind of reminds me of, what is that Clinique product? It's, I don't know, someone said it's not a moisturizer, like it feels like a moisturizer. You follow the rest of your skincare with it, so isn't it a moisturizer? Oh, I think this has a little bit of shimmer in it. Like the tiniest bit. I never noticed that before. Anyway, this reminds me of that other yellow Clinique product that's kind of moisturizing, but kind of like a little bit different than a traditional moisturizer. So again, that's kind of what I like about this, is like it feels like a primer. It's like a hybrid between a primer and a moisturizer. So it just feels really comfortable and hydrating, and it doesn't have that like silicone slip, you know? I like something that's gonna like soak in a little bit more and be super cute on my dry ass face. So it doesn't really have a color payoff, even though it comes out yellow. It's really, really subtle. Oh God, it's so hard to get the proper lighting. I'll go the other direction. So yeah, it doesn't really have a color payoff. And it doesn't even really have like a huge, amazing amount of glow, but I'm fine with that. Because I just really don't. I don't know, it's a primer. Like, you know, unless it's super glowy, you're probably not gonna see it anyway. I just like the way it feels and the way it looks under makeup. Oh, yeah, it's great. You know, that tack, I love it. And it's a little glowy. I feel a little extra shiny, moisturized, whatever. You know what? I want to take these bobby pins out of my hair and I want to put it in a ponytail because it's annoying me on the one side. Isn't this great though? Isn't this dope? I was experimenting at work. We were slow and I was bored. And so when I clocked off for lunch, I decided I was just gonna put some shit in my hair. Alright, little ponytail action. There we go. Now it looks like almost black in the front. I love this color. It like shifts. Like I feel like, I don't know, I just love it. It's so good. It's probably gonna be faded in like a week, but I don't even care. So since I used this MAC Prep and Prime, I think I am just gonna use a little bit of my what would you call this? Peach Light Strobe Cream. The label's already coming off a little bit. And we'll just use a little bit. Just a little skosh. But I don't know why this is so good. It just is. It's just my favorite. It's just such a pretty color. Such a pretty color. I might have to like, before I rub this in. Can't see it super well. It's just very glowy. Like it just lights up and it's just this really pretty peach orange color. Whoop. That's what I get for trying to ghetto rig a tripod situation. Okay, I need to figure out how to get this. stay now. No, it doesn't want to. Good times. What did you do before? How did I get it right before? There we go. Okay, I'm rubbing this in. It's like sticking. And again, it's like you don't see it. It's not a highlighter. It's a freaking, you know, it's a prep step. But it just adds such a beautiful, like, natural glow feeling. And I feel like I need that right now because I've been finally getting over whatever little cold thing is going around. Thank God I didn't get the flu or anything. Not that I ever do. I never get the flu. I'm super lucky. Like, knock on wood. Let's not jinx it because I'm so lucky. And so now let's go in with the Pure Lisse. Oh, and it comes with a nice little seal. Thank you. That's always a reassuring feeling. Like, I'm not a huge, ginormous germaphobe or anything, but it's always reassuring when a company, like, takes the time to put a seal over their products. And you know, it's like when you buy stuff in the drugstore and then you like get home and it doesn't have a seal, it's like a little bit scary because you know that people are like messing with some of that stuff. Like, not all of it, but a lot of it. Like, so I feel comforted knowing when there's a seal over something. So I'm just gonna rub this in a little. Oh, it smells like sunscreen. Oh, beautiful. I don't even need this right now. It's a really nice color match. It's really neutral, but that's fine. It's a good color match. In fact, this is one of those ones that probably won't make me look over the top yellow. Oh, there we go. That's a little better. This one probably won't make me look over the top yellow because it's a little more neutral. God, this thing is so annoying. I like picked at a... I like picked at a zit that was right there. Now it looks like I have a herpy. It's great. I'm trying to just get rid of some of the dead skin around the edge. Sorry that I'm taking the time and being all tedious about this. You see all that though? It doesn't even need to be there. Like, this keeps splitting because it's like right on the crease of my mouth. And I keep hitting it like with stuff. So it doesn't even matter. Like, all this dead skin on there is like not doing anything. Like, it's not sealing it or like making it any better. So we'll just kind of pick it off and then put some concealer on it. But this is nice. It feels real natural. Like it said, I mean, I wouldn't expect anything different because it's a BB. It's like, it's just your standard issue sort of BB cream. Like, you know, you can still see all my freckles through it. You can still see like my texture a little bit, but it's just evened everything out. And then for the blemishes, I just have to go over with something a little stronger, and that's perfectly okay. So now that we're at this step, let's do a little concealer. I got Dash Shape Tape. So we'll do some Shape Tape. I'm like, die. And I've had some little things that were healing on my chin. And I sometimes get a little thing there. Yeah. That's pretty much all I care about. Just those little spots. Most of my action happens around my chin. Sometimes on my nose, but my nose is actually doing pretty good today. And then like some of the product from this area, I'll probably end up like running over my nose. So, oh, and then I gotta do under my eyes too. I'm like not even thinking about that. Sometimes I feel yuckier when I have zits, even if my eye bags are like kind of showing. Like I'd rather have my eye bags not perfectly covered and have my like zits or like my little red spots covered, if that makes sense. Oh, and I'm using, like, where's my concealer brush? Let's use the cute little Real Techniques concealer brush. I love these, by the way. This came in like a set of four for like $20 or something. And I don't know, I just like the way they blend. And they're a little bit angled, so they kind of fit in some of the crannies a little bit. And they're like really soft, smooth, synthetic bristles. So it's just a smooth finish. And I just go crazy. I'm actually not used to using such a small brush. I'm used to using my giant brush. So I'm like, oh, I'm doing it probably differently than I should be. I should probably be pressing it a little more. Ooh. Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna use some of the lighter one because I feel like I have a bit of like a 5 o'clock shadow moment going on. And I'm gonna try to like press it in instead. It's amazing how different foundations and concealers kind of like mesh together. Like my other foundation, I don't really notice the difference of the color with the concealer. But with this one, it feels like that concealer is really like a lot more dark and like yellow. Maybe you were right, maybe I was wrong, but I've been silent for far too long. So yeah, in case you didn't know, I'm in a band. That wasn't my song. But if you do know that song, you might get a grip of what type of music that we play, which would be like hard rock and verging on metal, but not really, because I'm not really like a metal singer. I mean, I am working on it. I'm like trying to train myself to like scream and stuff, which is a whole another fun little time. It's actually been really fun to experiment with that, even though I'm like not that good at it yet. But actually I got compliments the last show that I did, so I was super stoked about that. They said like the transitions were really good, so I was happy about that. But I still don't think I'm like the greatest at it. I like need some work, you know? I mean, I only just started training to do it like, I don't know, like a few months ago. Like when did I get that DVD? In like May, I think. June, July, August, September, October. Yeah, so maybe like 4 or 5 months I've been training my voice to scream and stuff. But I have seen a significant like improvement. So I'm super excited about it, and I think it's gonna be really fun. I'm gonna mix these two together because I'm like a little bit scared, and also like, I don't know. Ooh, that was a little close to the eyelash, girlfriend. There we go. I like the light concealers because they are brightening, but if you look at the way the dark one really, like it looks like almost like it's gonna cover more because it's counteracting some of that purpliness. Like, if you look at the space between the concealer and where the darkness is right here, they look like opposing colors. So to use a bit of a more warm concealer a lot of the time, like to actually cancel out some of that darkness. And then the light one will just be more of like a highlight, like it'll be a little bit brighter, like almost on the cheeks, you know what I'm saying? Like I actually really like the placement of that. I've never done that before, but I think I'm gonna keep doing it. I thought they'd mix together more, but they kind of stayed separated. I'm into it. Okay, let's do it on this side. What will it take? What will it take to rip the heart from your hate? So yeah, if anyone's out there watching, my band is called Paradigm Shift PDX. Well, that's like all our handles. Like our handle is Paradigm Shift PDX on Instagram and on Facebook, or at least you can find us that way. Not that I think anyone's actually watching, but that's okay. If you are interested, we're super new, so we haven't like done a lot, but if you are interested, you can go check it out. That's our handle. So, you know, anything helps. I'm excited. Wow, I went from having like a horrible skin day to a decent one. Look at that. I'm so cute now. Don't even need the rest of my makeup. This is fine. Just kidding. I do feel a lot better though. I was looking rough for a minute. So now I'm at least having a good skin day. I don't know, I just don't like when I have zits everywhere. It sucks ass. Sucks ass. I'm gonna kick his ass. Do you remember that video? The little girl. I said I'm going to kick his ass. Okay. And sometimes I just get these random like little dark areas around my lips too, like on my upper lip, and I don't know why. Like I don't have a mustache. I just get dark there for some reason. It's fine. It's totally fine. Okay, so probably not gonna be able to eliminate any more texture with that, but what I can do is set it a little bit. So I'm gonna use this tiny little brush and tap some into the lid. Oh, clever. This lid actually has like a little bit of like a kind of sundial sort of pattern in there, and I think that's probably to be able to like rough up the powder off of the brush a little bit more. So I'll just do a little bit through here. And I'm not really a huge powderer because I just have dry skin. In the winter, I mean, in the summer, I do it a little bit more because actually I start to get a little oily because I sweat more and I'm hot. But once I get cold, I like never sweat. It used to scare me. Like I used to be like, is there something wrong with me? So I'll just do a little powder just to like set it in place because I do have like zit action. If I had perfectly clear skin right now, or like if everything was on the low, like if things were going away right now instead of kind of like in the middle phase where they're still pretty there, I would probably just not powder at all because the Shape Tape does stick down and set pretty damn well, even if you do have a lot of like moisturizing sort of products on underneath it. It actually sets down pretty dang nicely. So I normally wouldn't even powder, but we'll just do a little today. And actually, I really like this powder. So, hey, I think I'm actually going to use it. Holy crap. It's nice. It's really smooth. It doesn't feel like it's settling anywhere. Don't settle. This looks really good. Oh my god, I've been on for 40 minutes. Jesus. Oh, time flies. I'm gonna check the time actually. Oh. Hello, there you go. Orientation lock. Oh, this lighting's so bad. Okay. God, I need to change it. I need to get a freaking ring light or something. And like not have the camera like under me. I'm like, this is so cute. So cute. Okay. So I'm just brushing through the brows a little bit. I should be doing it with the other end of that eyebrow pencil, but I'm not going to. Okay. I probably will in a minute though. So yeah, let's just, I mean, it's normal. It's good. I like that it's bigger. It's not like a super tiny one. I like the skinny ones too. Like, what do I use? I use the little NYX pencils that kind of look like Brow Wiz. And I like those too. I think they're great. They're really like precise, so that's nice. But I'm also like a get it done, like I'm like a destination, not journey sort of person, which sounds really horrible, but I just kind of am. And so I feel the need most of the time to get my eyebrows on pretty quickly, and just brush through them as quickly as I can. So we'll just do some eyebrows. I don't think I'm going to put on any shadow today. Really, I should be doing my cheeks first, but I'm just so antsy to get into this eyebrow pencil. And it's funny, actually on my eyebrow, it's a lot less stiff feeling. So maybe it's kind of activating with the like oils in my foundation and moisturizer. I don't know, but it looks really good so far. It's a really clean like color. Like it's not, I don't know, like it's not patchy or anything. Like it doesn't look messy. I hate when stuff is messy, like with the eyebrows anyway. Like I don't like a messy eyebrow product. I like it to be just easy. Cause I don't have like, it's hard to explain. I don't have like no eyebrows, but they're just patchy in a weird way that I don't like. And so, you know, really if something's easy to use, I can get my brows done faster and they can look most likely more natural because I'm probably using less product and stuff. So that's my personal goal, is to like use as little product as possible for as little time as possible. So we'll just get the eyebrow a little bit cuter. Yes, it's beautiful. It's been a while since I've done my eyebrows with a pencil too, because I've been using, so the other brow product that I lost was a Sephora product, a Sephora brand product, and it was like this brow gel, but it was like a sculpting brow gel. So it had like, I would probably compare it to like Gimme Brow or something like that. Like it had like a lot of pigment in it and came in a bunch of different shades, like 5 different shades, not a bunch. I'm an exaggerator, can you tell? But it came in like a few different shades and it had a nice like pretty densely pigmented payoff, but it just was in a gel form. And then the brush on it was like really cool because it was almost like shaped like, almost kind of like the end of this thing, like a little, like a soft triangle. Like it kind of had this like, not like a doe foot shape, but like a really symmetrical, like kind of cone, almost like a little cone shape or something. And so, I don't know, it just got in there really well. It wasn't like too huge, like a spoolie where you have to like sit there and be really careful. Like it's about like half the size of this or more, like maybe a third the size of this. And just the little bristles on it like deposit pigment really well. So I've been missing that because it was so fast. Like you can just brush it through like a brow gel, but you know it's going to have a little bit more pigment on it. So your brows are going to look fuller. Like, I don't know, it's just an easy product to use. So I might have to go buy another one if I don't find it. If I don't find that bag. Which is kind of sad. I think there was some other stuff in there. Oh, like a lipstick that I like, so that's probably where that's gone. Which is also kind of sad because that was a really pretty color. Yeah, so, and I'm weird. I don't buy makeup all the time. Like, maybe if maybe if something like this, like making videos, like ends up being, bigger where people want to actually like watch and see me test stuff out, like, or whatever, then maybe I'll be able to like kind of justify buying product. But really, like when I get something good, I'm going to hang on to it and I'm going to use it all the time because I like things that just make me look good. I like things that are good staples. Like I do like to play sometimes, but it's usually not on the daily. And so I really have to focus on what my staples are so that I just can have a routine. And I know that probably sounds kind of boring, but like, I don't know. It's just how it goes for me. Like I just kind of have to have a routine. Yeah, like my whole life doesn't revolve around doing my makeup, even though sometimes I wish it did, because I love makeup and I love what I look like when I have makeup on. Like I love being naturally enhanced. Like I love that feeling like I just look really good or like I look better than when I woke up, like fresher and more cute and more, because it makes you more confident, like it makes you feel good. But a lot of my life isn't focused on that. A lot of times I choose sleep over like getting ready. So it's kind of, I do it to myself. But when I have a routine and I know I can get it done quick, then at least I know I'm going to feel a little bit better than if I had done nothing at all. So that's kind of my story. And this is always my difficult brow, but actually it's not going too bad. Like the part that's always the hardest really is the arch, like this point up here on both sides, but kind of on this side more. And then the gaps like right in through the bottom half of the arch. So I feel pretty good. I want to like make sure that's blurred out. And again, it's not like I'm getting close enough to anybody today to like have them notice whether my eyebrow pencil looks like pencil or not. But I also don't want it to be like screaming from across the room like an ombre brow or something. I don't need that life. I'll be okay. So I think this looks pretty good. It is what it is. You can't be perfect every single time. But it's not bad. This is a pretty good brow situation. So I'm a fan of this pencil. All in all, I'm a fan. Some pencils don't quite do this for me, so I'm into it. And I don't really, the thing is I'm not really good with why. Like I'm not good at explaining why I like it, but I think it's probably because the texture of it is a little bit harder and a little bit less just like movable. And so with that, I can get a really nice finish yeah, like I can get a nice finish and I can get a lot of pigment where I want it, but then I can like soften it without the pigment just disappearing. And I think that's the thing that I hate the most with certain brow stuff, pencils especially. Some of them, you know, it's like you put the pigment down and it looks okay, and then you go to kind of soften it out, and when you brush through, just all disappears. And so I like when it's a little bit less like that. All right, I probably should have split this into two, but we're here now, so. And today I'm gonna use the Tarte blush, just purely to try it out. I kind of really want to use my other one because I've been so hooked on it lately, but I'm going to use this one just for the fun of it, and I'm sure it'll be cute. I just like love that other one so much right now. And these seem like they're probably pretty pigmented, so I'm gonna load up the brush, but then I'm gonna shake it off pretty good. Yeah, because you can actually like really see that on the brush, and this brush like doesn't show anything. And just do a light dusting. Oh, that's pretty. That goes on super nice. It's really soft. Oh, this brush gets a little sheddy though. It's old. It's an older like MAC brush, so it's probably, yeah. I don't even know where and when I got this. I feel like it was like a gift from somebody. But it's a nice shape. It's really big, which I like. I love huge brushes. I do. Like eye brushes. Like I don't use these for highlighter. I use them for my eyes. Like I use them to put like a wash of color over it. And I love it. But I must kind of have a big face then if I like big brushes. I like big brushes, and I cannot lie. This is pretty strongly pigmented, I'm gonna say, right now. I'm just gonna try to even the shape a little bit around my face. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bronzer on to kind of mask the pinkness, because it is quite pink actually. I thought it was gonna be a little more orange and more natural, but it's quite pink. So this one, definitely be careful. It's just quite pigmented. When I smile, it looks good because you see like the natural contours of my face, but when I go flat, it's a little ruddy. So I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of bronzer. We'll use my other fluffy bronzery brush. And this isn't really a bronzer, it's a powder, but I got it a few shades dark. I discovered that when I was using I had a different powder from when I was really, tan, and I think I put it on my cheek, or I was out of bronzer. I don't remember, but I was like, maybe this will work because it's too dark as a powder. And then it just kind of worked. I don't know. It just was really pretty. I liked the way it looked, and it goes on so smooth because it's meant to be like your face powder. And so I just decided I'm going to continue that pattern and use it, like buy a different one. And I heard that these powders, the Fit Me, it still has its little thing in it. The Fit Me powders are supposed to be really nice, and so I bought one, and I am really happy with that. Really happy. Yeah, see how it just is marrying everything a little bit better, making it look more like it's actually like part of my skin instead of just like a big pink blob in the middle. And we'll do a little across the nose. Yeah, that looks way better. Oh my god. I like when my products are all married together. I'm a fan of marriage. I don't know what I'm saying. Maybe you were right. Oh my god, it's stuck in my head. think I'm gonna go get my yayas out and sing in a minute. This is like, I'm literally like about to go to practice, which I don't even normally like get cute for practice because it's just practice. Like, and my bandmate, like, I don't know, none of us give a shit. Like, as long as I look good for the performances, like, nobody gives a shit. But I just feel a little fugly today, so we're just gonna make myself a little bit cuter. Oh, I feel so much better about this now. It's more cohesive and a little more bronzy, which is always a good pick-me-up, feeling bronzy. And yes, I am doing the mom thing where I put it on my chin, my nose, almost everywhere. I'm kind of dusting over right here, but leaving out the center. That way I don't know. Ooh. That way it just gives a little more of a natural feel. It's more cohesive. Maybe you were right, maybe I was wrong, but I've been silent for far too long. Okay, that is almost it. I think I'm just gonna put a little mascara on. Oh, and the eyebrows stayed intact through the bronzing process, so that's a win for me. Because, I mean, I usually do my brows last. Like, if I'm doing shadow, we're not putting on the brows until the very end. Because literally, like, I'll be doing my windshield motions with my eyeshadow, and, like, half of this part will rub off, and then I have to put more eyebrows on anyway. And so, might as well just, like, skip the extra effort and just do them last. So, I was a little nervous about bronzing over the tail end, but they look good, so yay for that. Mascara, what do I like? Oh, maybe I lost that too. Oh, I hope I didn't lose my Lash Paradise. Oh my god, I might have lost my Lash Paradise. Holy shit. The world's gonna end, everybody. Okay. New discoveries. I'm discovering things. That's really sad. I don't know. I'm a hoarder, or like I get attached. I like to hang on to my products. Oh, come on, open. So we'll use, I've got this little mini one from Tarte. If it'll even open, it might be done. It might be donezo's, but we'll try it. I like this one too. It's pretty dense. It's pretty dry though, actually, this one. So I'll probably put another one over it. It kind of came like that though, like a little bit thicker, which is really good at first, but in a sample size it usually dries out super fast, so whatever. Maybe you were right, maybe I was wrong, but I've been silent for far too long. What will it take to rip the heart from your hate? I think I'm ready to go sing, at least. I'm sad. I think I like kind of put a lot of my favorite stuff in that little bag. I'm gonna have to figure out where that went, because I'm sure it's somewhere. It can't just be like gone. I'm pretty careless, you know, like I drop things around the house and then they get like, I don't know. I'm just careless, okay? I'm sorry. And I also have to hurry up because I'm totally gonna be late. I'm not gonna be late, but I'm gonna be like sort of late. Oh shit. I thought that was gonna come off. Yeah, this one's helping. No Lash Paradise. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to figure that out. Guess I'm gonna have to go buy one. That makes me so sad. I love all my products. Why do I always lose things that I love? Okay. I need a towel. This is how we run things out here at my house. Okay. And I don't want to look like a little Like I have a teardrop tattoo. So I'm just gonna kind of scratch that away. May or may not put it. Or just rub that in a little. There we go. Back to normal. Okay. And also, here's the thing too. And I'm not like hating on trends or anything, but you have to understand that sometimes like when a product, like sometimes, like I like to operate with products that I can move around and I can do weird stuff like that with without feeling like it's gonna take my whole base off and I'm gonna have to start over. Because I've learned that lesson way too many times the hard way and I'm over it. So that's why, you know, I might be slightly less polished all the time, or not as full coverage, or not as like perfectly masking out every single thing about my face. But you know what? I can fix things a lot easier. I'm not using that red lipstick, by the way. I'm just using, what is this? Oh my god, it's almost, like the label's almost gone. This is from So Susan. It is liquid matte lipstick and the color is, do we have a color? Pumpkin. I was gonna say, I'm using this kind of pumpkin colored lipstick instead. And sure enough, it's called Pumpkin. And also, this is like a full-on matte liquid lip, but again, I don't really wear them like that. I do a little on the top and a little on the bottom, and then I just rub it. So I am excited about that red stain for fun times, for holidays and stuff, because it'll be really cute. And I like that stain effect, so I'm excited. But this is how I normally kind of do. And this actually is like a little bit more than I would normally do for like work, just because I actually had the time to sit here and be a little more perfectionisty with it. So hope you like it. Hope you got some information from my little product testing. I think everything's really pretty. And you know, I wasn't super excited about that powder at first, but now I'm really happy about it. So I'll probably just do some setting spray to like look a little less powdery, and then we'll be good to go. So thanks for watching, and let me know if there's anything you want to see from me. Or if you want me to test anything out specifically, or if you want me to do, like, I could do a performance makeup, I could do all kinds of stuff. So just let me know what you want to do, or what you want me to do. What do you guys want to do? What do you want to do today? So just let me know, and we can mess around. All right. Peace. Thanks for bearing with me and my strange, like, not put together life and video style. We will get there. She'll be polished one day. Okay, bye.